So here I am in part two, like I said. Um, so the other reason why I'm also been feeling pretty upset is because my friend Travis is one of my very close friends. He is ignoring me again. He keeps. It's like the first time when we hanged out in a really long time was back in June. And then he was here and then he ignored me and then he finally apologized for doing that and then we were talking again for a bit and then he was here on Tuesday. So that was 3 days ago. So of course we were having fun, hanging out and everything. We actually did had sex together actually because we also like to do the whole friends with benefits with each other, not just friends hanging out and stuff. But I know he always. I get that because I feel the same way at times too, as you already know. And he still feels like he doesn't deserve a good, happy relationship to be happy either. Because of all the shit he's been through, and all I do, I understand how you feel and whatnot. But when he and I had slept together, he is now like ignoring me again. And I'm like, dude, stop doing that. That hurts. You know that. I don't like being treated that way. It's like, I get that you feel like, oh, you shouldn't have feelings for anyone, but why do you think it's okay to shut me out like that? Because you just don't want to allow yourself to feel something for once. It's like, I know you gotten shot down by some other girls, and also you did not had a good experience with your baby mamas by your exes, and I get that. It's like I'm on the same boat with my ex about how he did what he did, as y'all know, and he knows that. And it's like, dude, I understand 100% you know that, but also my life was a lot worse than his. When I told him that, he's like, oh my god, he's like, your mom was really shitty. And I'm like, yeah, no kidding. But I told him, it's like, yes, things have changed now. And he's like, oh, that's just still pretty new. And I'm like, yeah, it's only been a couple years since she's been working on herself. But yeah, it's still pretty fairly new. But yeah, it's like he knows that I've had it way worse when it came down to how you're not supposed to have a parent who is like that, because even he said that. And he's like, your mother's supposed to have been loving and caring, not abusive. And he's like, I'm sorry you had to go through that, because he didn't know that until here we are as an adults. And it's like, we known each other since we were teenagers, because he moved here when he was like 9, he told me, I think, out in the Newburgh area, because he used to live in a different area. And even before that, he was living in another state for a while, and then moved to Oregon, and then had to move to another city, which was Newburgh. So we known each other since. Well, no, wait, I think maybe we did maybe even known each other since we were kids. I think even a little after he moved out here. I think it's kind of hard to remember at the moment because it's hard to keep track of who I've known for the longest. But yeah. Anyways, I it's like I get that for a lot of it, and it's like he feels like he doesn't deserve to ever be happy and to get married. He feels like it's not for him, but even though he's wanted it before, and I'm like, so if you wanted it before, that means you still do. You just don't want to admit that because you feel like, oh, things will go wrong. It's like, no, it will only go wrong if you allow it to. and stuff. But then I get how he feels, and he knows that. But then it's like he just turns around and does that, and I'm like, why would you do that? Oh, but anyways, yeah, I I just don't like how he does that to me, and it makes me feel very upset. It's like, dude, you already know how I'm already dealing with enough as it is when I'm on a dating site, and he's like, I've been on there too, on the same one before and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, well, I'm still kind of on it, and yet I still keep dealing with guys who don't always want a relationship, or if they do, they still can't always work out because they don't live in the same state. And I'm like, I'm not doing fucking long distance because I've already been through that. And he's like, yeah. Because when I told Travis that, he's like, yeah, I agree because they lie and cheat. And I'm like, exactly, because that's what happened from some of the guys way back then. And he's like, he dealt with a girl that he had a long distance relationship with. She was cheating on him. So it's like, we both understand how that feels. And it's like, dude, I'm not gonna do nothing like that to you because I am not a cheater, for one. It's like I'm trying to date around, and yet some of the guys, oh, don't talk to the other guys. So I'm like, you are not wanting a relationship, so I can talk to any other guy that I want because we're not in a relationship. And we were in a fucking relationship, and you really do want to fucking commit with me, then yeah, I would be done with that app. I would delete it. We would be, together, and that's what you truly want with me. But no, they always, act like that. Or even if they're ones that, oh, if you're going to be a relationship to me, you can't talk to guys, even if it's my guy friends. And even when I told Travis that, he's like, nope, nope, you don't need that. I'm like, oh, I know. I already know that. Because I know how that goes, because they get jealous. It's like, jealous over what? You know? I was like, why do you need to be jealous for? You can't trust me? It's like, geez. I only ever, I've only ever done that to a couple guys, mainly my ex that I was with the most, because before him, a lot of my exes have had other female friends. The only reason why I didn't trust them because they actually did have benefit sex with them. So that's why it broke my trust in guys when it came to having girls as their friends, female friends. And it's not always easy for me because they still cheat even with their friends because I've seen it, I've witnessed it. There are guys who do it, some don't. It just depends on who, and I've never met that kind of guy just yet. Well, except for Travis, I know he won't do that because he can't anyways because of the way he feels all the time. So, but but anyways, yes, that's the other reason, the other part of the reason why I feel down and depressed and sad so much right now. So I don't know that anything's ever gonna turn around for me in my life, no matter how hard I try, and I keep trying, and I still get knocked back a few steps, and it's like I feel like I take 2 steps and I get knocked 5 or more steps back. And even Travis understands how that feels too, but he forgets I understand what he feels right now. It's like, dude, I understand. I really do. But anyways, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. I hope everyone has a good afternoon. Alright, see ya.